Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Youth Squad Legends Series 4. Oh my god, look at the background, look at the foreground. It is Next Generation on the PlayStation 4. Now for anybody who doesn't know what Youth Squad Legends is, then welcome to the series, hope you enjoy it. Youth Squad Legends is basically we build a team that is not real and we guide them on to glory. We've done it with Chesterfield, we've done it with Fleetwood, we're currently doing it with Paderborn, and now in Series 4 we are going to do it with York City. Because I bought FIFA 14 for PlayStation 3, I get a perk. It's either a 60% increase in my transfer budget or the global transfer network. I get a good scout on my first season. I will have the 60% increase because the first 2 seasons we're not actually playing properly. I will be simming the games, collecting youth players, and we will start properly in, I think, 2015. So here we are, York City, half a star, not even one. Match difficulty set on world class. I'm actually quite good in this next generation. We might have to bunk that up to legendary very soon. Half length is always 4 minutes. We've got lenient financial strictness. Sterling currency, the stadium, we need to know York City stadium name. So it's Bootham Crescent, and York City have somehow become a star now that I've just changed their stadium name. Whatever, don't understand that. We have squad views, we will download the latest, don't really care about European competition. We don't need a tutorial on the global transfer network. Let's go! I wonder who the manager's gonna be for this series. Piscopo! It's very nice recording and everything being silent. I'm used to the PlayStation 3 fan just buzzing away behind me. It's just very nice and silent at the moment. League objective is to avoid a finish in the bottom end of the league. So I believe that to be avoid relegation if relegation to the conference was a thing on FIFA. I believe that is easily done. The only thing we are properly interested about in the first couple of years is the youth staff. Now we've got to hire a couple of scouts here. And we have one from England, Richard Creswell. He's a real player, him. I'm sure he actually played for York. Did he play for York? Just going to check. I'm sure Richard Cresswell used to play for York City. Oh my god, that is unbelievable. Richard Cresswell has announced his retirement. He announced it 2 days ago and he played for York City. Mind blown. That is amazing. We've just got Richard Cresswell, who's retired from York City, as our scout. We've then got a choice of Emil Mazipov and Iluio Dano, Russian and Portugal. Pretty sure Portugal will give us the better players, and therefore Portugal will give us the better profit. And 2's enough for us right now. We don't have the budget to get a 3rd yet. Time to transfer list some of the players in this club, the players that are not needed and are basically just sitting there, getting their pay packet and doing nothing on the football pitch. There's our man, Richard Cresswell. We would be able to sell him for £60,000 if he didn't just recently join the club. Okay, these guys are going to their respective countries. We've got Richard Cresswell in England for 6 months. I doubt we will be able to give Dano the same amount of months. Let's have a look. Portugal, yeah, that's quite costly, so we'll give him 3 months in Portugal. Hopefully he brings back a couple of good players. Just making sure that you know that the players that I'm going to be bringing into the youth academy is probably not what you expect from me, like a low 80 overall, but they are profitable players. Now these first 2 seasons were always going to be a struggle. We knew what we were going to get ourselves into when we were taking on the job of York City. Quite a poor side, not a very good transfer budget. We needed to sell players on, bring people out of the youth academy and then sell them on and then make a profit. Basically it's not very good viewing for you guys. I mean, that's why I'm simming the first 2 seasons. We really want to get into the interesting nitty gritty stuff when we are producing our own quality players. Literally nothing happening in July. Oh, we finally have a transfer offer for Chris Dickinson, our 50 overall striker From Accrington Bastard Stanley. See you later, Chris Dickinson. Chris Dickinson's gone for £25,000. We got a transfer offer here for Daniel Parslow, central defensive midfielder, valuation of 60. They want 50 for him. I'm saying no, give us 60 and you can have your player. They've matched his valuation and now Crew Alexandra are talking to Parslow. Player sold. Crew Alexandra now have Daniel Parslow and they gave us £60,000 because of it. The board has allocated £50,000 to my current transfer budget. The first monthly scouting update, always some excitement here. Here we have Dano. Oh my god. Jose de Menezes. Oh my god, it's Fabio de Menezes' brother. Anyways, his potential is maximum 94. That's a great find for the first month. English monthly scouting update. We've got 3 people on the list. We have a goalkeeper maximum overall potential of 85. There's an 84 striker there and an 87 goalkeeper, which I'm going to sign. Nicky Saar. Transfer offer from Bohemians for Jamal Fifield. Overall 54. He's a left back of 24 years of age. You know what, £50,000 is actually not a bad offer for someone that terrible. But I am going to stick to my guns here and I'm going to ask for the valuation of the player. Bohemians have got back to us. They've not matched it. They still want him for £50,000. He's so terrible. I'm going to accept the offer. A £15,000 offer for Michael Atkinson from Bohemians. Matches his valuation. Let's get rid. Jamal Fifield has now completed his move to Bohemians for £50,000. That's it. Transfer deadline day has ended. I'm not too sure why the transfer offer for Michael Atkinson didn't actually turn out to be a proper transfer, but he's part of our club still. We're just going to have to deal with him. Dano's monthly scouting update from Portugal. We have an 81 potential. I'm still going to, you know what, I'm going to reject them all there. Monthly scouting update from England. We have an 82 potential here. I don't think he's worth it. We'll reject that. Third scouting report from Portugal. So this is the last one. We have an 84 overall, probably striker there. And then an 83 overall striker maybe. They're not that good. I'm going to leave it. The monthly scouting update from England has only brought us back one player, the 15-year-old Steve Eckersley. Yeah, again, it's a pretty poor player. I'm quite disappointed with the players coming back to me. However, it is expected they are one-star scouts. We've got the November scouting report from England. Andy Stewart, potential of 69. We've got a potential of 80 there, but it's goalkeeper. And that potential is going to drop way below 70 on the final report. So I'm going to reject them both. Also, whilst we're here, I think Dano can go back to Portugal for 3 months. I think we can afford that. £61,000. It's the 3rd of December 2013. We're going to have a monthly scouting update from Portugal and England now. From Portugal, there's nobody. We have a maximum potential of 78 and 80. Both reject. Then from England, we have 4 players on this list. One at 87. That's a goalkeeper, Jake Joyce. Holy crap. 7 players going out on... no, there's more than 7. That's more than 7 players expiring contract. I mean, come on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players expiring contract. There's a few that I am going to renew, like Ashley Chambers. Oyabanjo is another one that we should be keeping hold of. Michael Coulson as well we will keep for another 2 years. But for the others, they're going to leave the club and we're going to have to deal with some free agents coming in next season. Monthly scouting update from Portugal, and he's only brought back one player, a maximum potential of 78 overall. The last of the 6 scouting reports in England. This report has Jack O'Neill and Miles Smith, whose potential is 87, so we might as well sign that guy up. Jack O'Neill, potential maximum of 80. We will reject him. We have £51,000. Now we can send Richard Cresswell to England for 3 months, but sending him out will only leave us with the money to sign one player. I'm going to send him to scout, and hopefully we can sell someone in this January transfer window. We're in the middle of January and both of our centre-backs are out with long-term injuries, so we've been looking at free agents and seen this guy, Atia Fiola. Now I'm sure looking at this guy's attributes that his overall will probably be in the mid-60s, which will be better than both of our centre-backs at the moment. So really it's a no-brainer. We go and sign him and we get some backup in defence. £1,250 for 3 years, important first-team player. Fiola wants a bigger role in the squad that I'm offering, so he wants crucial first-team player. Everything else is basically perfect for him. So now that I've given him a crucial first-team player, he should join. Contract offer accepted by Fiola. We'll accept that and have a look at his overall. Oh, fucking bollocks. It's only 59. That's the perfect example of buying a player without actually getting a report on him first. We've received a transfer offer for Ryan Jarvis. This is £60,000. Way below his valuation of £90,000, and that's where I'm countering. Crew have replied they are only willing to spend £70,000. I'm still going to try and meet them in the middle. Push for £80,000 now. We got an offer for Michael Atkinson, who used to be valued at £15,000 but now valued at 20. Crew have stopped trying to sign Ryan Jarvis, while Shelbourne have matched and gone ahead with the deal for Michael Atkinson of £20,000. Michael Atkinson's gone to Shelbourne for £20,000. The board have allocated £15,000 to our current transfer budget. There's another transfer offer for Ryan Jarvis here of £90,000. That's his valuation from Exeter City. We'll accept that and let him get to his new club ASAP, because we've only got 6 hours of the transfer deadline day left. Interestingly, Exeter City have now offered £100,000 for Ryan Jarvis. This might be the computer just rejecting the offer for me because I'm losing players and I haven't got any more to fill the gap now. Well, transfer deadline day has finished and we haven't got rid of Ryan Jarvis. Richard Cresswell with a monthly scouting update in England. We have an 84 rated player, Gary Hobbs. He might be worth signing because he's only 15. The other two we will reject. Then we have a scouting report from Portugal, the last one, and the last one for this year, and there's nothing there at all. We have 2 messages saying that a youth player wants to go out, and they're both for Nicky Saw, so we'll have a look at him in a second. Really, I would like to wait until May to bring people in, because May is the time when youth players grow in the youth academy. The problem is, would Nicky Saw wait for a month? Well, he's one of the worst players that we've got at the club at the moment. He is 17, that's why he wants to cancel. Potential of maximum 77. I think this is worth leaving, taking a risk on it, because if his overall goes up about 5, then we can get about 15,000 more for him. Nicky Saw has decided to terminate his contract. That's not really a massive blow to the club. It's just unfortunate that we can't cash out on him. It's May, and that means that the players in the youth academy have grown. The 16-year-old's Miles Smith, who's an overall of 55 to 56. He will go for a fair bit. And then there's Jose de Menzes, who's an overall of 56 to 60, potential of 77 to 83, who will be our biggest profit. So this concludes episode 1. We've achieved the league objective, which is awesome. We are going on to season 2 now. I was going to make this episode both seasons, but I've had quite a bit of trouble recording this. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll get this onto YouTube ASAP, and I'm sure you're excited to see this. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like, that's much appreciated. This has been Cuts of Gaming, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.